Good morning.
Morning. Hi, team.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for your volunteering last week.
It was great. It was so good.
Yes, thank you so much.
Of course.
Heard nothing but good stuff.
It was so good. Yeah, it was amazing. Good job, both of you.
Woo! Woo!
Go team.
Okay, let's get up. It is cold inside my house. All right, Nick. And switch direction. Go ahead and start jogging, arms out, palm pressing outward, and small circles with your hands. Go ahead and switch direction. Get a little looser with your arms and go ahead and swing it around. Switch direction. Go ahead and bend your elbows. Whew. Switch direction. Class wrists. Switch direction. You can press outward. Release. And slow your jog down. Widen your stance a little bit more, right? And hips. Switch. Knees. Switch direction. Okay, lift in your ankles. You need your hands, fingers warm. You can go ahead and incorporate your hands and your wrists to this. Switch. Other side. The COVID shot is messing with my ankles. It's really weird. Switch direction if you haven't yet. All right. In between exercise, I'm gonna do burpees with this kind of a jumping modification, right? So you're gonna come boom, burpees. So the first one is high jump, land as soft as you can. The other is you're jumping and slapping both of your hands and feet. So you're gonna come right if you want to do that. So that's a high, pretty explosive, right? You're gonna come up, either just jump, right, land soft, or feet jump. All right, so the first one is getting some room in your area. You're gonna shuffle, shuffle, squat, wipe, shuffle, shuffle, squat, wipe. Get ready and go. Holy moly, that's loud. 5 more seconds. All right, 10 burpees. Jog in place when you're done. All right, so this one, I'm gonna be involved, but you're gonna semi-crouch, low, and move, right? Move around, and when I say go, you could come in, knee slide, right, and grab, or you can come in and not put your knee all the way to the mat. You can just come in, slide in. All right, get ready. Go. Go. Try to switch your knee slide side to side. Go. 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 Good posture, making your upper body is upright when you're doing this. Go. 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 Burpees. Jog it out till everybody's done. All right, Karen.
Okay, so to get ready for kickboxing, we're gonna we'll do some stance switching. So let's start by 1 minute of shadow boxing in each stance. So we had 2-minute round. In the middle of the round, you're gonna switch stances. If you know the stance switches, you know that I taught in advanced class or some of the other all levels classes, you could go ahead and do that switch with one of those. Otherwise, just switch to southpaw at the after a minute. I'll tell you when. So get set and go. and switch stance. All right, so we're going to, I like some of the stuff we were doing in advanced class on Thursday. Molly and Talia were there, but everyone else here is, has good striking experience. So we'll work on some of those things. The 3 stance switches or just 1? We'll look at the time and think about how many of these things we should do. Yeah, we could do those. So let's work on the 3 stance switches that we've worked on. So when people are ready. The first one is this. So the first stance switch, let me just close this music outside. Okay, the first stance switch is going to be one with slipping. So we're gonna go slip, slip. Let me show you with my, so you can see more of my position here. So I'm gonna slip to the front side, slip to the left. I'm gonna slip to the right. And then as I slip back to the left, I'm gonna retract and cross. So again, it's slip, slip. And obviously you could do this out of any amount of slips, like if you were actually doing it in practice, it would probably be just moving around and then going into that stance switch. So you're just smoothly coming out of this slip to this one, and you're dragging your foot evenly across the floor. So if you were to get hit at any point here, you could kind of recover your position. So we're gonna do 10 of those together. So the move is slip left, slip right, switch, cross. So you'll be doing this, you'll be going backwards down the floor. Each time you're gonna be in a different stance. You're gonna be reversing stance each time. And we'll do 10 of those. Anytime you need to, you run out of space backwards, just come back to the front. I'm gonna start way up here. So get set. So 1, slip, slip, switch, cross. 2. Now it's on the other side. 3. And try to use that moving back. When you pull your foot back, you're kind of springing out of that foot you just pulled back to throw that cross. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. So number 2 is jab, cross, hook, switch stance, hook. Jab, cross, hook. I'm gonna draw my front leg back, throw my rear hook, but I'm turning it into a front hook. And then we're gonna end with the cross. When you switch stance, especially retreating, you wanna, actually probably in either direction, you always wanna attack immediately because you're making yourself vulnerable to switch stance, and you wanna be using that. You're also surprising your opponents, you wanna use that surprise. And you also wanna make sure they're not coming in and you switch stance and then they just come in and attack you. So you wanna practice following it up with a counter. So it'll be jab, cross, lead hook, rear hook that turns into a lead hook, cross. So get set. So we'll do the same thing, 10 of those. 1, cross, hook, hook, cross. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So the last one we're going to do is fake. So we're going to throw a switch step, and then we're going to throw a counter cross instead of, so we're going to switch step like we're throwing a left roundhouse kick, but instead we're going to throw a left cross. So it's going to be jab, cross. And when we throw the jab cross to the kick, you frequently leave the cross, not leave the cross out, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you throw jab, cross, and you kind of hold them there. Instead of a punch, you kind of stick your hand in their face, and they're trying to deal with that. You're throwing the kick. So you can think about it the same way, jab, cross, cross. So while they're sort of dealing with, you could think of it, you could even do it as a hand in the face, but also just sort of a, you kind of leave that cross out for a second as you're switching your feet to give them something distracting them. And then they're gonna think, if they're savvy, they're gonna be like, oh, this is in my face, I gotta block for a kick in a second. And then you're coming through with the cross. So it's pretty surprising. So jab, cross, switch step, cross. I'll just remind you that the switch step is I retract my front foot and I step my rear foot up. So it looks like, bum, bum. First thing that happens is my front foot retracts. Second one is that my lead foot steps up. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. So as soon as my back foot's in position, then my lead foot steps up. So we'll do 10 of those. These don't really move back. So you can just do them in place. So get set. So it's gonna be jab, cross, switch step, cross. The second cross will be on the other side. Jab, right cross, switch step, left cross. Get set, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. So we'll come back to the stance switching in a minute. So we're gonna work on some techniques, and then we'll put them in with the stance switch. Let's do this. Let's do the knees. So we're gonna do combinations with knees. So let's practice the knees. So we're gonna do 1 minute of alternate side marching knees. So remember, when you do these, you're pulling your hands down to the side that you're kneeing on. We're gonna do it from like a tie clinch. So both hands, palms facing in, cupped together. Elbows are tight, making a small, controlling them, their collarbones. And then you're pulling. And just a reminder, this knee is to the body. So it comes forward. When you pull them, you're pulling their head over here so you can knee them more effectively in the stomach. So you're just marching, really focusing on that push through, which will also help for your push kicks. So 1 minute of that. 1 minute and go. So next we're gonna do a quick drill of throwing knee on one side and then the other. So this will be, we'll just do, let's see, I want to just make sure. I kind of want us to do 2 minutes of this, but I just want to make sure that won't take up all our time. Yeah, that'll be good. So we're gonna do alternating 30 seconds of one-sided skip knee. So this has very similar kind of footwork to the switch step, because I throw a knee and then I go bum. So it's kind of a similar weight shift when we do a switch step kick. So I don't know if you can hopefully see that weight exchange from my foot, but it's knee, this comes down, step, knee. Like I lifted this extra just to show my lead leg, but it's knee, like if I'm doing exaggerated, it would be knee. You don't actually lift the front leg, but the weight comes off it or transfers to the back. So we're gonna do one side, just repeated for 30 seconds, other side for 30 seconds. And then we'll be doing 30 seconds on each side twice. So get set and go. Switch, other side. Back to the first side. First side, second side. Switch. All right, great. So here's the combo we're gonna do. It's gonna be,
free crypto.
ooh,
Just been learning about
ooh,
it.
cool,
Coinbase
free crypto.
is a fast, easy,
Get out of here.
rewarding way to learn
Ah.
about
Okay, there we go. Sorry, the advertisement on my timer. So so here's the combination. Let me just do it once before I say it, just to make sure. It's one we've done before. Let's do a little bit different. Okay, so here it is. So it's going to be jab, cross, grab, grab. So we're going into the clinch that way. The clinch is kind of mirroring the punches. So if you throw jab, cross, and then you throw, so we're trying to make the grab, kind of like Mamali describes the ankle pick, trying to keep it narrow so it looks like the jab. Jab, cross, grab, grab. Then we're gonna throw 2 rear side knees. I'll show the sideways as well. 1, 2, step through, 1 front side knee. Bam. Now we're back in our stance. Cross, hook, side kick, jab out. Let me show that sideways, it'll look better. So jab, cross, grab, grab. Jab, cross, left grab, right grab. Right knee, step through, left knee. And then we're gonna let go of them. Cross, hook, side kick, jab out. Jab, cross, grab, grab. left or right knee, step through, left knee, let it go, cross hook, side kick, jab out. Give me a thumbs up if you got it. Got it? Okay, great, perfect. All right, so we're gonna do a 2-minute round, 1 minute on each side. We'll go back to the stance switching at the end when we do our mixed up. Actually, let's do this. No, we'll do it this way. We're gonna, you got that combo. We'll do a 3-minute round. We got that combo. So I'd like us to practice on both sides, but before we do this, but we're just gonna go into it. So you're gonna do that combo, and then I'm gonna say 1, 2, or 3. So remember, 1 is, these are the stance switches. So 1 is slipping, I'll remind you when we're doing it. So 1 is the slip, 2 is the hook, 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 3 is the switch step. If that's too many, just do whichever, like, if these are new to you and you're like, I can't remember those and remember the combo, just do whichever stance switch you want. So you're gonna do the combination, and then I'm gonna say a stance switch, do the stance switch, and then the combo, and then shadow box, and then I'll yell out, so like you'll do the combo, shadow box, I'll say 3, you do the switch, you do the 3 switch stance, then you do the combo. I'll remind you of that as we're going through it. So it's gonna be a lot of things, but I think it won't be that weird once we're doing it. So I'll remind you the first time we do everything. So get set. So do the combo in your stance. Cross, grab, grab, right knee, left knee, cross, hook, side kick. Shadow box. 1, that's the slipping. And then go right into the combo on the other side. Left knee, right knee, cross, hook, kick. Good. 2, that's the hooks. And then go right into the combo. Three, that's the switch step. And then combo. 3. Combo. 2. Hooks. 1, slipping. 3, switch step. 3. 2. 2. 1. 3. 3. And finish. Great. So we're going to go into some grappling. Nice work. Grab my mat.
Take a sip of water real quick. All right, so we're gonna do some takedowns, some more like judo takedown that's applicable to jujitsu. We did this before and we're gonna do it again. So the takedown is where you're moving your opponent and you sweep their leg, right? So if there's, right, two legs here, right and then left, what you're gonna do is you're gonna sweep the leg to the side. So you're gonna go sweep, that judo we do, right? So we're gonna learn how to get, because that's a lot of timing. It's really hard to do it if you're here and you're standing in front of your partner and you do this, because both of the weight is solid on the ground. What you need to do is move them around and with timing, sweep the leg, but also manipulate their upper body. So we're gonna do it in a front version, and then we're gonna do practice it on a back version. So the front version is for you to go ahead and get some space between you and the screen. So in person, we do this drill where we kind of mimic, right? If I step forward, you step backwards. So your leg is gonna mimic me, boom, boom, boom. So what we're gonna do is first just practice that. So I'm gonna start with my feet. So if I'm whatever leg I'm stepping, you're gonna step that foot forward and then back and forward and then back, right? So again, so now you're gonna do this, but look, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna knock my, so for you, probably, right, you're right, so you're left, you're gonna, I'm sorry, you're right, you're gonna go, so looking from my back, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one, you're gonna sweep, right? You're gonna go sweep. So it's your right, we're gonna do it all together, it's your right leg that's gonna sweep. But I wanna talk a little bit about your sweeping. So your foot movement is almost as if there's kind of lint on the mat and you're sweeping the lint off the mat. So it's lift off the ground, lift off, this is lift off the ground and you're sweeping lint off the mat. So it's kind of a slightly upward motion, because if you go down motion, you're gonna pressure your partner's leg to even get more stable on the ground, right? So you wanna sweep it off a little bit, like sweeping lint off the mat, right? And then your upper body is also, just imagine you're holding either their head with your right arm and holding their sleeve or the wrist on your left arm, right? So when you do this, this is the front version, you're gonna go move, 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 and then look, you're gonna sweep with your upper body this way, and you're gonna tilt their body the opposite, right? To get kind of, but it's timing. You're gonna walk, 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 and then sweep. So I'm gonna be behind you, or I'm sorry, I'm gonna be in front and you go all the way back. So again, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's the fourth that you're gonna sweep my right side, right? So if you're here, you're gonna sweep, I'm sorry, you're gonna sweep my left side, boom, this way. All right, so let's go. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, boom. Yep, let's come back again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Yep. Come back again. You can shuffle back if you want a little bit of your heart beating. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Yeah. So that's how you do in the front. It's really, this move is really all about timing and just breaking your partner's posture, and it is a technique that requires lots and lots of repetition and timing, right? So we're gonna do this from the back. So from the back, it's a little bit easier, to do this move. So now we're gonna practice from the back. So from the back is I'm gonna have my back. You're gonna pretend like you have my back now. And the motion is the same. I'm gonna go one, that's just, you follow my feet right now, right? So follow my feet right now. So just follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then we go back. And now we're gonna do the fourth motion. So I'm gonna step, so whatever whatever side I'm stepping, you're doing the same. So I'm stepping my right, you're gonna step your right. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna sweep my right leg, okay? Just go back, my feet, I don't know if you guys could see this. So let's go. So I'm gonna go right, left, right, and boom, sweep. Then go back. Boom, 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 and go back. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Okay, so that is the foot movement, right? In reality, you're not gonna be like, hey, let's move, 4 times. It could be 4, whatever. You are constantly moving your partner, and this move is excellent for when you have your partner's back, and a lot of times what they want to do is they want to run away. So it looks like this. Somebody has my back and I am running away at the same time. I'm kind of like, a lot of times you're running away and you're like this, right? Trying to break their hand. So this is a perfect technique to execute. So again, let's now put it in that was a drill. Let's put it in where we already have the back. So let's go arms across, reinforce like the grip that we were working on. Our head is on this side, so it's on this side. So now we have the grip, our elbows are in, right? Legs are here. So when they're moving forward, we're just gonna move. Now you're gonna do it with your grip like this, and you're gonna follow me. So you're gonna go follow 1, 2, 3, and then sweep, right? But it's not, there's other factors that go into it. You have the foot movement. Now we're gonna talk about your hips. We're not gonna be able to sweep someone if we're here and our hips are like this. It's gonna be really hard. Even if you have timing when they're pulling and you're following, boom, 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 it's really hard. So these are the components. It's the foot sweep, but it's also your hips coming forward. So it's like, right? Kind of your hip coming forward and you're pulling, almost as if you're pulling them towards you, and boom. And there's even a slight, when you have the timing right, it's even a slightly you lift and then turn. So it's like you're gonna pop, your hip's gonna pop, and you're gonna boom. You see how it's kind of tilting? So hip up and boom. So hip up, right? As you go, boom, boom, hip up and turn. So my foot is like this. You're here, they're running away, you follow them, right? Follow, get the timing of the foot, kind of timing their foot, right? Boom, boom, hip up and boom, right? Again, follow, hip up and okay, so now you're gonna actually, you can go, you guys can, I think you have the foot movement. So let's do a round where you're doing it one side, and then we're gonna go another round onto the other side, right? So get in your position and hold up, let me get this. And really when you have, move around, boom, 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 when you're ready to go, it's really when the partner is now moving forward, right? Kind of trying to escape your grip. So when I say go, you're gonna move around. When I say go, you're gonna go forward with your leg movement and then do it. Does that make sense? In the meantime, you're gonna semi-crouch, you're gonna really like moving around, moving your partner around. All right, so go ahead and try on one side. Things to think about, really popping the hips. Good. Oh, that's a good option that Jennifer's doing. If you have a dummy, you might want to practice that too. You want to hold like kettlebell, something heavy, right? To feel. Let me see, you can hold, boom, here, move around, and go. Yeah, so kind of in your mind, mimic the step, follow their step and get their timing and boom. Oh, I like that, Michelle, adding the kettlebell, yeah. I mean, not kettlebell, the Bulgarian bag. Yeah, anything you want to add to that. Get your grip, move. All right, switch now, do the other side, and go. So your arm grip should be switching to the other side and head position. Good job. I'll show you. I managed to find a video. I'll just show you what you are doing. Hold on a second. So share screen. Yeah, this is what we were doing. Boom, boom, move, move. Right? Sweeping the side of the leg out. Okay, so we don't have that much time, but I'm going to show a technique we've been working, but just adding a little bit more details, right? This technique is great. We've been practicing in the front a lot. Angle pick, boom, coming up. What I'm going to do from the back is even easier on the back, right? To do an angle pick, or actually it's more of a calf pick, right? So you come and you have the back here, right? You don't need to go all the way. Boom, you can, right? But you do need to get lower to reach the, right? So that means that you're here, you're holding boom, boom, boom. You're gonna get your shoulder right below here at the side of the hip, right? Your face like right below here, so that you can use your shoulder to press forward. So you're gonna get down, you're gonna use your shoulder to press forward. So you're here, you're gonna get your face is on this side, you're gonna get down, put that shoulder right on the right below, kind of like where the butt is, and then that foot gonna step, right? There's one leg here, right? My foot will step where right behind this leg, but I'm attacking that leg, right? So I'm here, I get low, my foot is close to the far leg, right? And now I'm gonna squat down, right, where my shoulder is, and I'm gonna pick the ankle and I'm gonna lunge forward. So boom, lunge forward. So in jujitsu, right, this is no gi, or in kickboxing, right, we grab here, whatever grab you wanna do. In no gi, I tend to like this to kind of cinch the control the hip, but in no gi is even more powerful. Like your arm would go around their hip and grab their lapel, their side of the lapel, and you can even control the hip even better, right? With the gi, boom. So you're gonna step here, get low, right? You're gonna grab and pull the ankle, that the lower part of this ankle, to your knees. So you're gonna pull and go forward, pushing forward, boom, with your shoulder. So let's everybody do that together. Boom, here, right? Get low, a shoulder on their kind of their lower hip there and butt area, and then leg steps, far leg step to the side. We're gonna squat down, grab, right, the angle, and we're gonna launch, boom, forward. Push from the back leg, boom, and pull. A lot of times when that happens, right, if this is me, I'm gonna go boom down onto my knee, and that's from there you can take a back with jujitsu very easily. So again, here, get low, right? You're already kind of edged to this side, get low, step, reach down and launch forward and pick the leg up and towards your knee. So go ahead on your own a few times on one side and then switch to the other side. Good, get down, step, boom, come down, and then launch forward. Good, good. Couple more times and then it'll be the drilling in the end. All right. So something to think about when you go and grab, when you're here, boom, step. Your arm should be as close to your body as possible, because if it's out, it's not as strong. So it's kind of linear, you know, boom here, boom, close to your body. Because if you go like this, it's kind of hard to kind of advertise, and it also harder to, you know, you're not, we're not maximizing the power that we have. All right, so Karen, take over. Thank you.
Thanks, Molly. So for the final drill, Molly was teaching a cool back take that we use a lot from that tie clinch as well the last couple weeks. I want us to do that back take a couple times because we're gonna do it in the drill to get to that back position to do those takedowns. So the back take is, I'm gonna show it from the tie clinch that we were using. You can use it from any clinch. She was using it from the pommel clinch, you know, or the head and arm clinch or the waist and arm clinch, but we're gonna do it from here. So you've got this tie clinch. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my hand under their elbow, because their elbows are like this too, and I'm gonna pop their elbow and come up and take the back. So I pop the elbow, come up and take the back. So let's all try that. Try that a few times. You can try it on both sides or just try it on your preferred side. So I've got my tie clinch, I drop one hand to their elbow, pop the elbow, and the head movement, you keep going, but the head movement is a little bit of a dip and come up. You know, also with your legs, dip and come up. Yep, this works especially well on someone who's taller than you a bit. So This is my favorite, one of my favorite back takes. So in Sancho. So let's because I'm shorter than the people I do it with. So let's this is gonna be the drill. So remember the 3 stance switches, those are gonna come in. And so the 3 stance switches again are slip, slip, cross. You can do any setup you want, so because you'll be shadow boxing. One of them is throwing a hook and then switching to the other hook. And one of them is a switch step to a cross. So if I say 1, 2, or 3, you're gonna switch your stance. Now we're gonna switch just a little bit. There's gonna be one extra instruction, and it's gonna be this. Instead of saying combo, I'm gonna say clinch, and the clinch is gonna be the beginning of the combo. Jab, cross, grab, grab. So if I say clinch, jab, cross, grab, grab. This is a lot of instructions, but I'll talk you through it, but I think it'll be more fun to mix up the techniques. Jab, cross, grab, grab, that's the clinch. And then if I say combo, you go into the knees. Knee, 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 cross, hook, kick. If I say takedown, takedown 1, you take the back and then do the foot sweep. And if I say takedown 2, I'll say foot sweep. I'll say foot sweep or ankle pick. So you're in the clinch. If I say foot sweep, take the back, do the foot sweep. If I say ankle pick, take the back, do the ankle pick. I'll remind you of all those as we're going through it. I know it's a lot of directions, but I think it's more fun to mix it up, and I think you all know these moves well. So get set. It's gonna be a 3-minute round. And go. So you're starting, moving. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. Sorry. I want to do it with my boxing timer, not with my other timer. So when you're at the beginning, you're moving around, either shadow boxing or shadow grappling in your regular stance. And go. So moving around. Clinch. So clinch is jab, cross, grab, grab. Combo. That's the knees. Right back to shadow boxing. Clinch. Foot sweep. Take the back, do the foot sweep. Then go back into shadow grappling or shadow boxing. Clinch. Ankle pick. Back to shadow boxing or grappling. 1, that's the switch with the slips. Clinch. Move around. Combo. Clinch. Ankle pick. Clinch. Foot sweep. Sprawl. Two, that's the hooks. Clinch. Foot sweep. Combo. Oh, clinch first. Clinch, then combo. Clinch. Foot sweep. Three, switch step. Clinch. Combo. Clinch. Ankle pick. Sprawl. And you're done. Nice. Okay, so grab a spot for meditation. We're just gonna do a couple minutes.
That was awesome.
Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. I love that. I love when you were teaching that back take. I was like, oh, my favorite back take. At least in Sancho, I don't use it that much in as much in jujitsu because I use it a lot from that clinch. It works really well in that clinch of people. And in that clinch, the way you do it is you don't want to put your hand there till right when you pop it. In that kind of clinch, your hand's already there. But in this clinch, it's not. So it's like a surprise. You like put it there, but don't let them see it. And then you pop it last second. And, so you can do it with people who don't clamp down hard. And definitely works with taller people well, obviously, so you can get under. Yeah, I was excited. I was like, oh, I love it. And I love those foot sweeps. It's really great. I love that cat. All right, so let's, we'll just go right into meditation. So you can take, a few moments to calm your breathing, calm your mind down, and then you can just go into natural breathing. Trying to keep your mind calm and present. If any thoughts arise, trying to just let them float by without getting involved in them. So you could take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And then when you're ready, you could open your eyes. And then you can clasp your hands, twist back one direction, look over your shoulder, other direction, back to center. Let's take one arm, stretch it across, stretch out our shoulder. Yeah, nice hand wrist. Very nice. Other direction, good idea. Could circle your wrist if you want. Molly's doing. All right, and then you can release your legs, shake them out, rub them a little if you want. And thank you all. That was super fun, as always.
Thank you.
Nice to see you all. It was nice to see you all in person last week.
Yeah, that was a treat.
Yeah,
Another level of a
very
treat.
excited about when we can all be in the same room.
Getting there.
Yeah, well done last week. I mean, it was just a great energy and people were having fun just meeting each other and strangers coming together. It was really cool.
We could not do it without all of you. And also,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
and we are thinking, we'll tell you guys for sure, but we're thinking of doing another one to give everyone time and a break. We're in, and also I'm going to be out of town a little bit, but in late, like end of May. And so we're hoping by then it'd be enough time where people could volunteer again if they're around. You know, you'll have enough of a break in between. You're not volunteering every week. And if you're able, and if we do it again, we're going to make more of an effort. We already debriefed with the other Oakland Chinatown, Protect Oakland Chinatown. We'll even do more to introduce the volunteers to each other. So we can work.
Yeah, we're just gonna make it even better.
Yeah, it was already awesome, but we were like, yeah, it'd be fun for the volunteers, didn't just because everyone was so, you know, they were so busy in the setup part. And I was like, we could help more with the setup part. We'll all get integrated better.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a goal.
Yeah, we'll focus more on that and on other things. So
Yeah.
thank
But
you.
everyone was awesome.
It
Couldn't have done
like
it without you guys.
really, I mean, yeah, it was for me, it was like kind of a way to redirect all that angst I had and then to have you guys come out and support me and just seeing you all there made it so I have the courage to be up there talking. As some of you guys know, I was stressed the fuck out.
We were both rock stars with that headset on. You're like, all right.
I
Thank
know.
you so much for the headset, Michelle. That was like,
I know, Michelle. Seriously, I did not want to be screaming in that audience.
I think we'll definitely down the road when the gym has some money, that's something, or, Tough Love as an organization has some money, something that should be a goal for us to buy. Cause I mean, I don't know, maybe we won't be doing outdoor events once things are back to normal, but I was like, that was my main worry was like, how are people going to hear us? And that was like, felt very audible. So that was great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Kathy's headset, wherever she got that, it was perfect.
I know. I want to ask her about that and see how
Kathy's headset and your speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, I can always bring it.
Kathy haven't used that headset. It came in and she texted me and I was at the door. Hi, can I get it? Literally, it came in and then within half an hour, I'm like, can I have it? And she just, so they haven't even tried it out. So,
I thought you meant she had it and she wasn't using it. I'm like, oh, well, maybe she'll give it to us or we could buy it from her or something.
oh no, they bought it because her wife is taking a dance class and it's, I don't know. That part I don't get. I think it's for the dance instructor to have or something.
They're not that expensive. Yeah. They're cheap.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her about that headset because I don't know. I'd like something more like not in my face. I kept like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do very good.
I liked it. I liked not having to hold anything. It was great.
That part I like, but maybe like
there are different lavalier mics you can use. You can just try different ones. So if you go to like a audio store and you can try them out, it's better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Try one on run around.
Yeah. Weird time to be doing that though.
Yeah.
So like you're like, can I use your shared breathing on equipment? But especially that kind, you don't breathe on it as much.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thank you. Hey, Karen, can we just chat like 1 minute? I promise I won't leave you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks. So we pick up a date for the AAPI. Should we decide the time? We didn't have a chance to talk about it.
Oh, right. The main thing is it's a Sunday, right?
It's a Sunday, and I was thinking either the same time or 11 to 12.
30?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
When I think you're right about
Is it like before lunch or after lunch?
Right, totally.
I don't want to do it too early.
I mean, we could, right. Because I was gonna say we could even do like 10:30 to 12.
Yeah, but then that means like the people who are helping are coming hella early to like reserve and set up. Yeah.
I mean,
they came like 2 hours early, and that's like kind of early. You know what I mean?
I can't believe they came 2 hours early. That's crazy. They said, okay, so like the thing we might, I don't know how to look into this about like when, I think it's hotter later in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
So I think like
over here is so unpredictable, you know what I mean?
No, but I think if we start, I think if we start at 11, a lot of the time it doesn't get hot till like 12,
Yeah. So it's like around.
Yeah. So I think 11 is great. Why don't I include that when I send out the email about the dates for the meetings?
The dates.
Because I'm gonna send an email out about changing the dates for the May meetings anyway, because remember, I'm gonna be out of town and I don't want to meet on Sunday.
With our group. Okay. So
Yeah, so right, just to our group, just to Tough Love team. We'll ask
I got
them
that.
too, because that's our normal meeting time. So it will kind of go into that conversation of just like, are we going to set a completely different time for a few weeks or what? So let's like put it as part of that conversation.
Yeah. If we're gonna have any type of like big event like that, I'm not gonna come to the meeting. I
No,
mean,
no, exactly. But that's why I'm saying,
Yeah, I just want to
part
say
of
that.
I feel like it's
automatically.
part of that conversation of
Yeah.
like rescheduling the meetings, because you're right. And anytime we're going to do it, you're right in a way, is that like it doesn't really matter because we're not obviously not going to meet that day, but we also are going to have to meet because it's going to be like 2 days before the gym's opening or whatever.
Yeah, maybe a
Or maybe we won't.
Saturday or something. So, do you think that I should?
You're right.
wait
Let's just
to
like,
tell?
I'd say maybe wait. I mean, it's not for like over a month. So I don't think it's like a rush to get the time. You could,
Well, I want to put the word out. It's more
Right.
like marketing, getting like if they're gonna
Right.
get vendors, there's other, you gotta give people time.
I just mean like if it's like I mean, let's just like, let me include that in that email because I'm going to send that email out today.
Okay.
And just make sure that like, we'll just basically be like, hey, by today, can you let us know? We could just,
Okay.
let's just do
I
it.
think
We'll just
it's
say
totally
11.
fine, but if you
I
want
think
to
it's
do
fine.
that,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to let the Oakland people know.
Yeah.
And then we also, I guess, pretty soon need to like, talk about logistics, like how much money we want for that,
Yeah,
for-
right.
because he wants to do the vendor.
we need to
All
talk
of that
about
could be later.
And we need to
because-
talk about fundraiser too. So maybe we can like find a time to meet this week and talk about those things.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about like maybe. I like to get paid for, and then somehow bring 4 elements into it and see if there's a way to kind of fundraise for that with this project. I don't know. Maybe, you know what I mean?
We have to talk about the gym fundraiser too.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like part of the AAPI, maybe some of that money we made could also go towards the gym, somehow make it, I don't know how that would work out.
Yeah.
We don't need to figure it out.
We need to figure it out.
But I need to know because I'm super busy and I need to like, do like the marketing, the flyer, setting up Eventbrite, all of that.
Let's just say it's 11 to 12:30. I don't think there's a problem.
Okay.
I mean, check with them.
I'm going to wait till tomorrow to tell
Okay.
the other team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also don't say like we're suggesting this time. Like, is that time work for you?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Have a good day, and we'll
you too.
talk. I'm sure soon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll email you because we should set up a time to talk about the fundraiser too. So we said we're gonna do that before.
Yeah, let's do that.
That was so funny. I was like, you're like, we could talk before the Sunday meeting, and I was like, before the Sunday meeting? That seems like a weird time to discuss it. And then I was like, oh right, before the I was like, I'm so out of it.
Oh no, I'm like, no, I will not be
That's
like
funny.
equal at all.
Well, not only that, but like I was like, I could talk then, but that's kind of last minute, right before like, I was like, we'll be like, we just figured this out like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I totally.
All right.
All right, cool.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
good day. Bye.
Thanks. You too.